What's up, guys? This episode of Ushio Tora was very fucking good, man. Like, I really enjoyed this episode. This episode started off in China, not in Japan this time, in China, with this guy named Exorcist Hyou. I don't know if it's Hyou or Hyou. I might be the pronunciation might be a little off, or it might be right, but it's spelled Hyou. So I think it's Hyou. I don't know. It's probably that. And he was in this like old beat down building telling these like two thugs that's like, hey, you guys show yourselves right now. And I was like, what is he talking? Is he talking to like the demons that's in the room? But he was like, no, show yourselves. And he put like this card. It's like, if any of y'all have ever seen, I think it's Soul Eater. And this the only like thing I've seen who wear in anime. They use these. This guy takes out a piece of paper that's like flash paper. It looks like flash paper, but it's about this long, and he writes something on it. But Hyou, I'm gonna call him Hyou, cause Hyou it sounds better to me for some reason. But Hyou, he had already written whatever he written on these papers. That was already pre-written, and he just took out the paper and put it on the dude's head, and the dude transformed into a wolf. Or his true being came out into a werewolf, and then he said kite, and then the dude had been exorcised, and then he just exploded into like, I don't know if it was nothingness or blood. I can't really remember, because when he said kite, like all his, I think his aura, with his exorcist aura, was like black and stuff, so you really couldn't tell. But he had did that, the two dudes, and what I was talking about, the paper. The paper is like in Soul Eater, it was like this god or something. I don't know if it was Soul Eater. It might have been Soul Eater, man. Yeah, it was Soul Eater. It was like this guy. I saw a fight. Now I'm not familiar with Soul Eater at all, man. I'm serious. I just know this because I've seen this fight in it. But I'm not familiar with Soul Eater, and I really don't know anything about Soul Eater. Like, I really don't. But it was like this god in Soul Eater. He was like fighting death. Like, he was fighting death, and he had these like little this little flash paper that what Hyou had, and he was using that to fight death and like fighting death hand to hand combat and stuff like that. So, and that's the only other thing. That's one of the things. There's only two things that I've seen like people. It's a damn fly in my room, man. It's fucking this big too. Shit, I hate flies, man. God, don't you hate fucking flies, man? But anyway. That was the one thing I seen in all of anime that I've seen now, and all the anime that I have seen, that people has used that little paper that Hyou had used. Now, the other one was in Hunter x Hunter that I seen. It was this guy when Kurapika had went and joined like this bodyguard group to guard this this guy who's connected with the underworld daughter. And they had to prove themselves by defending off some guys that came into like the room, and Kurapika and like some other dudes had straight up whooped the guy's ass. Like, the dudes looked like they was kids compared to Kurapika and those guys. And at the end of that, like, they was trying to figure out which one among them was actually working for the dude. And like, everybody was lying. Even Kurapika got asked, and it was this one guy, I forgot his name. But he had like a curly little mustache. He had like a kid. He had a kid haircut, but it was like this short on his head. And he was a white dude. And he had like that little paper, and he wrote like, if you're lying, if this like, he, to test it out, I think he said, if this chair can talk right now. I don't really know. I forgot. I haven't seen it in a long time. But he threw the paper on the chair, and the chair like lit up and was on fire. And then he looked at the dude and was like, okay, if you're lying, I'm about to write, if you're lying, if you're one of them, this paper will literally turn you into fire. And he was about to throw it, and then the dude was like, okay, you got me. All right, I'm working with them, man. I'm just trying to test y'all out and stuff. But yeah, that was the only two things that I've ever seen that type of paper used on. But it was pretty damn good. Now, this episode, we got some backstory on Hyou, to where he was he went out one day from his family We don't know what he was doing. They never said it. But he went out one day, came back at nighttime, knocking on the door like, hey, why don't y'all open up the door? Open up the door, and then some monster that looked like Tora jumped out and scratched his face. That's how come he got 3 scars on his face. Jumped out, scratched his face, and killed and ate his wife and his daughter. That's how come he vowed vengeance against that monster ever since. And he saw when he was at the little in China at the building where those thugs was. After he defeated the thugs, there was a TV over there that showed the news, and it showed the news in Japan. It showed the news in Japan, and it showed where Tora was on back at Ushio's back, and they had jumped out of that building in I think it was episode 2, to where they had jumped out of that building, and like the camera crew and police cars was like there, and they was like, oh my God, what is that? And he had saw that, and he was like, oh snap, that's the monster I've been looking for 15 years of my entire life. And when he had said that, my mom was like, okay, now I don't think that's Tora. I don't think he's looking for specifically Tora, because Tora been locked up in a cellar for 500 years. So this is not making sense to me. Unless Tora lied to Ushio, this is not making sense to me. That's what I was thinking at the time. But then he had went to Japan, and he has some kind of powers within his eye. He's like very supernatural. He's very supernatural guy. And he can fucking fight really good too, man. But I'm gonna get into that. But he has like some type of powers in his eye. I don't know. He has I think with his right eye it's blue, and he can it's like he has mind control over people if he looks directly into your eye with his right eye. And his left eye, I don't know what his left eye does, or if it's just a regular left eye. I'm not sure. But he only uses right eye. Look at that damn fly. But he only uses right eye in this episode. Now, with freaking when he had got away from TSA and shit, he used his right eye on the guy at TSA to let him through with all his kunai he had. And when he got away, he was searching for Tora for I don't know how many hours, but he landed there in morning time. It was round, about to get dark, but not dark yet. So I think round 6, 7 o'clock. And he had saw these guys beating up this little kid and his dad at a park, and he went over there and beating these guys' asses and stuff. And then Ushio had ran in and stopped him and was like, hey, what you doing? Even though, don't do this ain't right and stuff. And then since Ushio was there, Tora was lurking around. You already know that. So he had sensed that Tora was around, and so he was talking to Ushio about because Ushio stopped him with his spear. And once he saw Hyou knows a lot about this, man. He's been doing it for 15 years straight. So he's been finding out a lot of stuff and knowing about a lot of stuff. He knows about the beast spear that Ushio has. And I didn't know it was called the beast spear until now. I didn't know. But he knew a lot about the beast spear. He was like, oh my God, you got the beast spear. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. And he got down on his ground. He got down on the ground, was like, see what I'm saying? Forgive me, please forgive me. And Ushio was like, no, get up. And he had took a picture out of his coat and showed it to Ushio. And he was like, have you seen this monster and stuff? Because they would start talking about a whole bunch of stuff about the paranormal and stuff. And Ushio was like, what do I do? Do I tell him about Tora or do I not tell him about Tora? So Ushio told him about Tora and told him everything. Then it just cut to Ushio at his house, laying down and stuff. And then it cut back to Hyou, and he was sitting down in a bench in the middle of the woods for some reason. I don't know if it's on a bike trail or whatever. It was just a bench in the middle of the woods. And then he was like, show yourself. I know you there. And he was talking to Tora, and Tora got down, and they said a couple of words back to each other, and they started fighting. And they was fighting for 2 days straight. Both of them was fighting for literally non-stop for 2 days. And I don't know who was winning. It looked like to me it was a tie, because when they after they said, oh yeah, and they went through a whole little diatribe when they was fighting about Ushio dealing with the fact that he told Hyou where you can find Tora, what Tora is, and all that. So Ushio was just sad and depressed the whole damn day. That was like kind of, it was a little bit whack to me. Even though they did explain it with like, okay, Ushio only told Hyou because Tora saved Ushio's life a couple of times. So in order to pay him back and save his life, let me go and like try to stop him. So that's what Ushio ran at the end of this episode to try to stop him. And then Hyou was like, "What are you doing, man? You're protecting." I think that how they pronounce it is Yukia. It's like Yukia. I'm not sure. It's like Youkai. Yukia. Like, I think that's how you, like one of those, one of the monsters and stuff. It's like, you protecting the monster. What are you doing? And then Ushio said some words to freaking Hyou, and Hyou started beating his face in. And Ushio was just like, hit me. I don't even care. I'm just trying to save this guy's life. He saved my life a couple of times, so I'm trying to save his life now. And then Hyou got stopped. And then that's when, like, Hyou was like, we shall meet again. And a whole lot of other stuff happened, man. Like, I don't want to tell everything because you should watch it. It's a good episode. I should give my rating right now. I give it a... Really, for real, I enjoyed this episode, but I didn't like the little diatribe of Ushio just being depressed and like, feeling guilty and stuff for telling Hyou where he is. Even though Tora kept trying to freaking almost literally ate Ushio this episode because he scratched Ushio's face and Ushio got 4 scars on his face. That's because Hyou was wrong to, you know what? I ain't even gonna get into that, man. Go watch that episode if you want to know about that because I don't want to give away everything. But Tora tried to eat Ushio and almost successfully succeeded this episode. If not, the spear had moved on his own and stopped Tora from trying to eat Ushio. But at the end of when like Ushio and Hyou stopped talking, Hyou got him, said we shall meet again, and he left. And then that was basically the end of this episode and stuff. Like, I really enjoyed this episode. I hope I didn't get too much away. I know I didn't give away a lot of details and stuff. I know I probably was very vague and stuff. That's what I'm trying to be now. I don't want to give away everything because I want you to go and watch that episode. But before you do that, like this video if you like this video. Dislike it if you don't. I don't care. Just let me know somebody watching my shit. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. It's freaking free. Stay up to date with my videos. Stay looking at me in my face. Stay looking at my freaking pink. Like, this is a peach shirt. It's not pink. It's peach. It's peach, man. You just don't know. It's not really pink. Well, it might be pink. I might be colorblind or something, but it's pink. And stay looking at Full Metal back there and Tora, and keep hearing my freaking rants, crazy thoughts and discussions and theories on everything anime related, anime news, anime games, anime trailers, for a lot of stuff, man. You know, all that bullshit, man. That fucking YouTubers tell y'all to connive y'all and trick y'all into subscribing to them, man. And I'm gonna do the same thing. What you looking at me like that for, nigga? I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers, man. That's my goal. If I can get to 100,000 subscribers, I made it. That's what I think. I made it, man. And I'm gonna play that Drake song, nigga, we made it. Dun, dun. The whole time, dog. Like, it's just gonna be awesome, man. I'm so grateful and so humble and so blessed for my 31 subscribers that I have now. You guys don't even know how much y'all mean to me. Like, 31 subscribers mean something to me. I remember when I was sitting, this is a little story, it's not gonna be long, but but I was sitting in freaking, I remember when I didn't have no subscribers and I already uploaded like 30 videos, and I was just thinking, why can't I get subscribers? And I was sitting in McDonald's with my friend and his dad, and then something just told me, look at your YouTube page and YouTube channel. So I went up there and I looked, and I had 1 subscriber. And I yelled out in McDonald's, yes! And I stuck my hand up. I was like, yes! And then everybody, McDonald's got real quiet, and everybody started looking our way. And my friend was like, damn, what you doing, man? Being all damn loud and stuff. What the hell is wrong with you? I was like, man, nigga, I got 1 subscriber. And I was so happy and so humble and so blessed, man, because you don't even know what that means. That means somebody like your stuff enough to subscribe to you. So don't let them down, man. Keep uploading that great and good content that made them subscribe to you. Like, that's all I got to say for this video, man, for life, man. But I love y'all faces. Tell me what you had for dinner for last night. I had chicken and pork chop last night. It was fucking good, and macaroni. It was really good. And subscribe and share this video, man. But I'm out. Y'all take it easy. I love your faces. Peace. Yep. That's a black man.